Good evening, this is Nerd the Human, and welcome back to a Medieval 2 Teutonic Kingdoms campaign. And you join me at Roskilde, where last time we took down the Danes, and importantly, we took on the Norwegians, because yes, Akershus is now under siege and will very soon fall to us, along with the rest of Norway. That is an exciting prospect for us. Importantly, though, we do have this big Danish army to go take care of. They haven't decided to attack Roskilde, so yes, with the reinforcements from Visby, it's time to head west and finish off the Danes. When I say finish off, actually, there are some other cities to take care of, but luckily for us, yes, our little boat has managed to get our Abo army over to Reval, and so that will hopefully fall on next turn as well. In fact, I'm not sure there's actually too much more to do on the end turn here, but a little reminder, we do have a few little enclaves lying around. We have Mstislavl over here in the east, not been taken yet. We're just trying to keep an eye on some of our Mongol neighbours. Maybe take a moment to poke a particularly interesting city if we get the chance. Lvov over here is likely to be attacked today. We'll see how that one goes. I think we'll be okay for the time being. And obviously, Shameful Spearmen will never ever fall under any circumstance. I think it's pretty just time to end our turn and see how the cookie crumbles today. A new turn, and it does look like the end for Mstislavl over here. Captain Volislav is on his way. Actually, I'll be honest, there's a fair chance we can beat that off, actually, having seen what we have so far. But nonetheless, do I have better things I could be doing with it? So it's taking on, oh, there's way too much over here. Okay, let's not worry too much about him. I do comfort to our cause, Captain Jotilius, who doesn't exist. Excellent. Well, that rebellion went poorly, didn't it? Okay, well, you know what? We'll see if we can hold out here, but I wouldn't mind doing something more interesting with the army if I had a town to go and take out. Minsk is over there, though. Could go and take Minsk, potentially. Might be more interesting. You know what? I am tempted by that. Let's go and stand on the river instead. If they want to take our city, they can feel free. But let's just head over to Minsk. Okay, we're probably going to get ourselves killed now by those lads. But this could be fun. We got the Zhukijan horsemen, which I've probably just butchered the announcement of, but hopefully we butcher them in battle too. Holy Roman Empire, Teutonic Order are obviously terrified of me, and so they are, yes, getting themselves in an alliance. Don't think that's going to matter too much. This chap, can you continue heading up towards Stralsund? That would be excellent. You can head into there next turn. I know, yes, we need to go take out that old lad, but there are a few important battles to start us off here today. So let's start with Norway. Prince Magnus. Okay, so you, my good sir, potentially would be very nice to gain ourselves one of the Norwegian lads. We've got to see if we can, dodge and take the other city without taking out all their people, but we'll see about that. We're going to have to kill this guy in the meantime. Let's head on in. It's just him and a few peasant archers. Should be simple enough, he says. Let's head on in. Straight into battle we go then. I'm actually going to go and send this Viking raider over to this here wall. They don't have enough to activate them, so I think they're really pushing their luck actually getting both of these with this one unit, but hey ho, that is absolutely fine. We'll just try and avoid their units as much as possible. So no towers shooting me down here today. We might take the odd shot as we run around the walls, but it looks like they're running over to meet us. That suits me because now we'll run these guys over here instead, and I'm pretty certain we should have a good chance of chopping down the peasant archers. So yeah, these guys are going to take a few hits, of course, and hopefully not be too sad about all of this battle shenaniganry, but shenaniganry is now our new word of the day. So in we go. Viking Raiders should be able to do a fairly decent job of this. They will lose a few of their men, but it is what it is. If we can chop through, we'll be absolutely fine. They have got themselves shaken early, and the tower is doing some damage there, but hopefully if we can just get another unit around the side of them, they'll be gone before long. So let's just speed this up here. Let's get our reinforcements in nice and quick, lads, nice and quick. I need you here post haste. Unfortunately, we've got this problem where they're getting themselves shot down, and only 3 of them are even bothering to take on these guys. So more and more of them getting shot while we're not actually engaging. But with the reinforcements arriving, yeah, we're in a much better position now. These guys are wavering. hopefully going to go down very, very soon. Yeah, you see, they don't like that at all, and peasant archers are not going to do very much damage to us. It's mostly the towers doing the work. But with both of them I mean, this is something that happens in Medieval 2 too often. Like, clearly they don't have control of this tower. I understand we can't take it over properly, but yeah, they certainly shouldn't be getting both of them while they're standing in the middle here. No, 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 no. But they're now dead, and with that, the general probably already naffed off, hasn't he? It's actually a proper fortress, by the way. If we ever have money, oh yeah, we can get ourselves nice troops here. But at this stage, assuming we're not stupid about things, we can get our men up onto the wall and shoot them down from up there, which will be absolutely marvellous. As we chase these lads down, it's well worth remembering that it's quite easy for the general to activate this tower and start shooting me down at this stage, but I think we've managed to clear out all of these guys outside the gates, which is perfect. Anytime you want to kill the last lad, that'll be absolutely marvellous. A quick reminder, in case you forget, that you can actually go and grab your ladders out here. So yes, go and grab those and bring them back. We're just going to get some of our Viking raiders up onto the wall, and we'll shuffle along around, get our crossbows, and finish them off. Of course, if the AI were more sensible, they'd come and activate these towers and make sure that any damage they could do to us was being done, but currently that is not the case. So there is the chance that they could wander over to that tower, mind you, so you probably do need to just be a little bit wary of that scenario. But I'm going to go and get my crossbows in as close as I can, and hopefully, yeah, these guys should be getting up there as well. You can just have a shot from over here, something like that will be absolutely magnificent. So yes, if we get those guys run into position, we can probably start getting some lofty shots out of these guys, and none of this will mean anything at all. Seems like we're just about in a decent position for this, so we can start shooting whenever we fancy, lads. I suspect this is probably quite a good position for it. They're pretty tired, and oh yeah, this is exactly what I was just about to say. Lads, maybe get out of there actually, because yeah, the general's coming out, which is going to activate the towers, by the way. Could be mildly annoying actually. Got my peasants over here. Do I want to do this? I don't know that I do actually. Okay, we're going to get some nice shots in as they come. Where are my other crossbows? Do they end up in a silly position? They're up there. This general isn't running in too far from the plaza. I think we're fine. But yeah, leaving them right there was a little bit of a tease for him, and sadly we've lost a few of our crossbows now to the towers, which he's getting pulled in and out. A little bit strange this. I mean, we'll just have to take a few losses. It's a little bit cheap anyway, just to shoot him down from up here. But he is going down gradually, so the prince, who's a bit of a fool it seems, has just got his lances out here and is being shot down. And as you might well imagine, it has just left the prince as the final man to fall. Down he goes, a noble life gone, slain in his very home. I'll be very, very happy with that. And with Norway finally that campaign underway, I'm feeling very, very happy about things. I would very much like to tie this part of the world up and of course use their boats to send these troops down to Denmark. And with that, oh yeah, we're going to continue sacking actually, because I reckon we can maybe do something with money in a while. That'd be lovely. Oh yes, dismounted feudal knights and husskulls. I did not think we'd be getting those on the Rebel campaign. That's unusually strong. Oh, I'm very happy with that situation. And because we've got the tower, oh yeah, we can head in. Now, this is almost perfect right now actually. Gustav could join us if we can take this in the right fashion. Okay, sizable force. He's hired up the mercs. I think, to be honest, lads, we're just going to grab everyone and get moving. What do we want to do? Let's just head straight there. Hopefully they don't have anyone who can just walk on in. I don't think they do. We've got the watchtowers to see it. Now, if he wants to take us on, we want to somehow wangle our way around him. We'll have to figure that one out. Yes, indeed, Thorkel has fled. We also need to take out this chap down here who could, in theory, get away. Now, I suspect this guy can escape even if I do block these routes. I'm going to block them anyway, just in case. So let's head on in. Ah, he can't get anywhere. That's good. Let's swing in. Finish this guy off too. Inward he marches, and all the crossbows you could ever ask for are shooting him down. Okay, that's very nice indeed. Get them to charge in and close the trap. Thank you very much. These guys, in fact, all my infantry, I think at this point, needs to start moving in. These ones are on skirmish. The rest are not, because they'll be absolutely fine. In come a few more missiles. They want to do this? I'm not sure they really want to, do they? Okay, I'm going to tell them to stop shooting at this point. I'm just going to tell them to run forward, because that'll be absolutely fine. Yeah, there's the victory. Not really surprised about that situation, am I? Okay, at this stage, I do have some of my Kev just trying to cut him off. That is indeed what this guy over here is for. Just make sure none of them are able to shoot. No, they are not. That's absolutely fine. Just say he's fighting to the death. That is going to cause a few more deaths on our side, but if it means he's taken out, I'm very, very happy about that. Down he goes to a dagger. Nice job, peasant lad. And with that, the Danes have lost another key leader. We can head on to the next army. With that, then, we can move our forces onwards towards Akershus, and up in the north, of course, this army will hopefully be able to come and join it as they move south towards Hamburg. I think the only other thing they've got here is this village Ulsan that we unfortunately gave to them early on in the game. Good thing that Stralsund is under our control. It means that, yes, the Danes will be pretty much defeated in that part of the world if we can knock out their armies. I don't know what else they have other than that big one over there. Obviously, over in this part of the world, there are 2 more cities for us to deal with, and it looks like some reinforcements are on their way. Not going to be enough, not going to be in time. So let's head on in and see what we can do. Captain Kolbein, Viking Raiders, and some spear militia. Nothing too much, but you never know. It can always be a tough old affair. Let's head in. Well, whilst they do have 2 units of infantry, only one is going to man the walls. The other one obviously going to hide out on the plaza. So we just need to work our way around them at the start here. That looks like that's going to deactivate this tower very, very soon. So let's just start running this ladder back in this direction. Lovely stuff. Let's just click on there. And are they just working their way the whole way across? Yeah, looks like they are. That's fine by me. Okay, so this tower one day will deactivate. It would be quite nice if it happens soon, actually, is to start walking just in case. But yeah, these, unfortunately, we'll have to take some damage to them. Spear militia, though, not the Viking Raiders. That's good. We have a better chance of taking these guys out. So yes, I can hear the missiles starting now. That's a interesting one. Wasn't really expecting that sound to appear, but okay, if it's going to start, we might as well just head on in and see how this all goes. Okay, so ladders ahoy. If we can get our men into this position, slightly up, that would be ideal, to be honest. This is a Viking Raiders over here, some peasants being shot at all the way back there. I think they're just getting caught, actually, some stray missiles. Nonetheless, we're going to hopefully just overwhelm them with power. These are the extra shield versions. Don't want to take too many losses, but I don't want to take too many chances either. I imagine peasants would rout if we push them up against these guys with the stone walls. So let's just get our troops forward and see if we can take these guys down. Luckily, these guys aren't actually being shot at because the tower, I'm guessing, has been shooting at this unit and the tower. So that means we had an opportunity to actually get our men into position. That's very good news indeed. These guys are still shuffling up onto the walls. There we are, finally actually made it. Let's just send them running straight on in. I think that's probably for the best. Now, they do seem to have reacted to that because they always know when you're doing something to them. And there we are. Are they running off the walls? Looks like they're running off the walls, to be honest, because, yeah, they're not emerging down here. Yes, indeed they are. That's quite surprising. But, yeah, let's just run our men down here and intercept them if at all possible. That'd be very nice indeed. That's going to get them very, very confused. And I'm all for it, to be honest. So yeah, let's go and grab these guys who are a bit all over the place, but as long as they eventually end up over here, I'm quite happy with that. We are steady, which is a bit strange, but are we even fighting them, or are we just having a bit of a after you Claude in the tower? I think that's what's currently going on, because they do seem to be mostly be down at the bottom now. The answer is yes, it was after you, Claude, because now the dramatic battle music has started as we've ran down here. We're going to get ourselves absolutely chopped to death, actually, aren't we? Because we are not in the best of positions. These guys, though, can now run into that position. these guys up here can start getting themselves immediately down as well. That'll be fine. Yeah, this is a bit messy, isn't it? This isn't how it's supposed to happen. But if these guys would like to run, that'd be marvellous. We can now get our cavalry forward as well because the tower is about to fall to us. Excellent. Get the cavalry in. Let's make sure that we finish these guys off nice and quick. Their banners disappeared, which is unusual. But at this point, yeah, they do seem to be fleeing. There we go. Nice and quickly done. A few men lost. A good 30 or 40 there, but it'll do. And as you might well imagine, we've got ourselves towards the plaza here with some crossbowmen ready to shoot into them. I suspect they will charge us down momentarily, but it's absolutely fine. And do some horrible, horrible damage to... okay, I was going to say we're going to do some horrible damage to them before they run into us, but they're running the other way towards the peasants. Interesting. Okay, well, Viking raiders can just get in the back. These guys can just hold position. That's fine by me. Yeah, see, they don't like that either, do they? Don't really know what to do now. Okay, well, we'll go and get these guys to shoot in the back. Get the Viking raiders just to make sure we've covered this. But yes, we'll just go and take the plaza off them, I guess. I mean, that's fine. Just shoot them down. The peasants can take a few hits. It'll be absolutely fine. Just get these guys just to shuffle back a minute. No need for you to lose anyone in this melee. No. They don't get to get back home. No. We're going to chop them down. So yes, maybe stop shooting actually, lads. That'll be absolutely fine. So yeah, we'll just push these guys with our lads. Get a bit of hand-to-hand combat to finish it off. These guys are wavering. No. You need to be dying, sirs. We'll do a bit of chopping. It's fine. But I assume... well, they shouldn't really be back on the plaza. They're quite clearly not on the plaza, but we're going to finish them off the proper way anyway. So it'll be absolutely fine. Where's the route? Still waiting for it. Much easier just to shoot them with crossbows, to be honest. They are now falling apart. They have technically routed another time, and that means we can pile on in and actually finish them off on this particular occasion. Yes, maybe do ceasefire. There's only 3 of them. I know we technically already won victory, but I wanted to do it the proper way. And there we are. Well. Denmark are quaking now. Absolutely marvellous work. In we go. Sack the settlement. That's quite a lot gone. Teutonic Navy back there. Now, do we want to get us dying? We could actually kill this boat, but I feel like we'd be in big trouble against the other one in that circumstance. Let's just do it anyway. Sink the ship. And there we are. We've got ourselves a bit of experience and some command, so maybe we'll just win anyway. Who knows, eh? Now, as for Reval, not too worried about Teutonic Order for now. What we probably want to do is just immediately head forward and kill these guys. So let's just go and do that and take these guys on. And, well, should just be a simple case shooting them down. So after that, it's probably time just to end our turn. Interestingly, on the end turn, Novgorod want to take us on said bridge. There's a more stupid place to take us on than in the actual village itself. It's quite possibly here. Although, that said, do seem to have a fair few crossbow militia, don't they? 6 crossbow militia? My days, that's ridiculous. Okay, well, 6 crossbow militia and some archer militia could do some pretty horrible damage. Anyway, we'll just see how it goes. This could be good fun. Let's head in. I'm pretty confident of our chances in this battle, and for some reason the crossbow militia are walking across the bridge. That's intriguing. Okay, lads, you do you then. We're going to shoot them down with our Baltic archers, and I'm going to go and get my peasants into position at the front of the bridge here. Okay, get those running on in. That'll be marvellous. You get yourselves on that flank, you get yourselves on that flank, and we'll just press them in pretty darn nicely. We'll probably go on to fire arrows, to be honest, because after this early volley of all their missile troops being killed, I'm not really sure what they plan to do actually, because they're going to be in big trouble. So yeah, oh right, they're wasting all their missiles. That's kind of perfect, to be honest. So let's aim in the back with the flaming missiles, and these don't always go as quickly as they do in Rome, but I'm quite happy for there's already a route. I mean, yeah, this could be an absolute massacre at this rate, because that's already 2 rounds. Oh, that's absolutely glorious. Okay, a few flame missiles are shooting their own, but it's not too bad. Militia cav at the rear there are coming on in, but they're just going to push through their own guys, prevent them from escaping, and get them shot down. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, we'll just make sure, actually, some of my boyars just go and make sure that they're not completely getting away. But, okay, that's absolutely lovely. Militia cav aren't fleeing, sadly, but the second unit potentially will. Let's just go pile in another unit into there. Why not? Why ever not? They're now fighting to the death. It's pretty much all over already. Oh, the only reason it's not is because some of them managed to regroup, but they're very rare. But we'll just take shots at them as much as we can. And boyars, I should be chasing them down, please. Make sure you finish that job. Be absolutely magnificent. And what else is there, archers? Just shoot at what you can, but quite frankly, oh yeah, this is about as good as it gets. Well, with the spear militia being chased down over here, one of their lads running away, does seem like they're not actually going back in for a second fight here. So I'm going to send the general boyars over the river, and we'll just see if we can catch up with any of them. But you know what, it's absolutely fine. We're going to finish these guys off, get on top of this lad, and that's going to be some excellent work done here today. I'm very pleased about that. Let's just speed this up. Where are you, General? What can you do? Oh yeah, just take out these guys. Why not? There. Go on to Javelin mode. Some excellent units. No need for them to all die. And we've seen, actually, we can do a good job of holding on to cities. So we're just going to gallop on past a lot of this, but that's fine by me. Crossbow militia, you just get on top of them. Do as much damage as you can. As for this guy, did we kill him? I doubt it. But it is what it is. Just run over there, see what you can do. And yeah, we're just sort of running past them at this stage. Let's just go on to the next unit, see what else we can kill. But yeah, it is lovely when you get a bridge battle like this and you can just mop them up. That was some terrible, terrible tactics by the AI. What's new? Even when they're fleeing, they don't really know where to go. They're just running in circles. It's quite funny. The other boys have even arrived now, some of them being so slow to get away. We're also doing a terrible job of actually chasing them down. I'm guessing one or two of them technically managed to leave the battlefield. So we're trying to chase them, which means a few of them did sneak through. But to be honest, who can argue with those stats? That is absolutely glorious. Unfortunately, the Mongols are going to walk into our empty towns. So we're going to have to do something with that army now. And our boats are defeated. Had some experience on them. There was always a chance, but alas, not. They have been sunk. But the job is essentially to tie up this part of the world. So let's get ourselves over. And there is Narva. Oh yeah, we could pull them out. Oh, they've got dismounted Huskars in there. I don't know that we can win that out in the field. Actually, maybe we could. We've got the cav. We could just charge in with the cav. I reckon we probably can do that. Actually, thinking about it, but the bridge would be better. I don't think they're going to take us up on that offer. Now, can you make it? Ooh, ooh. You. This is almost exactly what we want. You get over here. We want the majority of this army to go and besiege the town here. We want Gustav to get distracted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you there. These 14 over here. I'm going to put, what else do we have that scraps? Not really much else that scraps, but you're peasant. That kind of counts. So we'll do that. And then we want one more kind of just blocking off the path there. To be honest, we don't need all of this to actually take the town. What we want to do is block him off as much as possible. So I think that will have to do, because we are going to need to still take out the general in here. So, oh, that's actually quite tough. So yes, we're going to need those chunky infantry for him. Prince Hakon, sadly for him, is going to have to go down, but we should be able to keep Prince Gustav away from, getting himself killed, and that's what we don't want to see. Allies, Mongols and Denmark and Poland. Denmark desperately align with everyone because they know they're doomed. Lovely. Settlement occupied, so there we are. That's our eastern stronghold gone, but Yeah, the idea was to try and potentially nab something a bit more exciting. So we know down here, they already took this off us at Hommel, there's not a lot there. But you, sir, don't know what you are. We've got a little idea there. Okay. I reckon we just have a go at this. Why not? We might as well have some fun. So let's get ourselves into position there. And I reckon, okay, do you want 2 towers for this? I don't know. What have they got? They've actually only got 1 unit for the walls themselves. So 1 tower. Extra ladder, that'll be absolutely fine. Let's just see if we can grab Minsk. That'll be glorious. Big population, nice bucket of money. We're actually working our way back to neutral monies at this stage. That's great. And 15% heretic over here. That's really good. That might just, I don't know if that makes it more likely for rebellions. I mean, it will create some disorder in the region. So yeah, let's just keep on staying in that region for now, but go a little bit closer to those borders and use these heretics as scouts. They are very helpful in that regard. Yes, this guy doesn't seem to want to attack Lvov. No one will even touch Shameful Spearmen these days, which is absolutely lovely. And as for this guy, he's finally made his way pretty much all the way now to Kozhalin, which will almost immediately be attacked, I'm sure, when he arrives. These spearmen have arrived at Stralsund, which is excellent. We can now use these 11 spearmen as our scouts, which would be lovely, even though the AI totally knows where all of my hidden units are at all times. As for this, well, yeah, the army has moved itself away, very notably. Let's get ourselves over here. Can't see them right now. That's of interest to me. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do? I could probably leave the odd man behind as scouts. So these 23 peasants, wouldn't mind leaving them. Oh, don't want to leave them stuck behind, mind you. But yeah, maybe we'll just leave them on this spot, and the rest can just be reinforcements. We can always sort of leave someone on these islands just to see what's going on. You just head into Roskilde, that'll be fine for the time being. And yeah, Akershus just has those cavalry that I just dumped there. Okay, this is looking very nice indeed. I think at this point it just comes down to if we want to take this opportunity, and I think it's too good to say no to. Narva there, castle. We need to take this down. Now we do have more troops here. We do have a few more, Thomas, but is this too good of an opportunity? They might have more units around. They probably do. If I can do this here and now, we can pretty much waltz in, and you've got to back your 3 units of cavalry. They have dismounted Hussars, but that just means we can get them. That just means we can get them when we take this over. I mean, we got to go for it. We got to go for it. We can have a good chance of knocking Denmark out of the game in the next episode or 2 if we can pull this off. And if not, well, we tried. It's a decent enough army to hopefully do the job. What I probably... Do I want to blend those two together? I'm not sure I do, actually. They're big enough numbers to be fine. He wants to do it. Not surprised about that. So, Captain Charles, you had dismounted Hussars and Viking Raiders. Nothing on you in terms of experience or armour. I have some armour in mind, but let's just bear in mind Hussars 9-3-15 and 7-12. Now mine have extra, but yeah, not huge there. It's all down to cavalry, really. I did the missiles as well, so a bit of good missile use will help me for sure. But yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm very glad to pick off this unit nice and quick. Let's head on in. We really, really need to get this one right, and I think we can. We've got all of the tactical advantages we could ask for. They are reinforcements. They're going to be a bit more tired. We've got just a little bit of a hill. I've got the missile and the cavalry advantage. They do have, of course, the infantry advantage. So let's see how we can manage this. Just going to go and get one of them out to this flank over here, but the other two can keep shooting. We are just going to plough into their sides, though, with the cavalry as soon as we get the opportunity. These two can just shoot into the Viking Raiders. Hopefully, them being a bit weaker will make the dismounted Hussars more likely to break. But to be honest, they are the tougher unit. We do want them to go down. So shoot at them best you can, lads. And to be honest, if I can get these guys starting their charge, I'm going to do it. So you charge into them, you charge into them. It's probably going to fail because it's not a straight on go, but I reckon we'll be fine with that. You get yourselves out of there immediately. Let's just see how this charge goes. That's actually not bad. That's an immediate plough, and that is excellent news for us. You should probably stop for a moment. So yes, you stop shooting at them. You hopefully just going to hold them in position as this guy charges in. There we are. That's an immediate play, and we've barely lost even a single unit. That's exactly what we want to see. Are they going to flee though? No. They are not immediately fleeing. That's excellent news. Let's just get these guys dealt with, mopped up as much as possible without really knackering us. That would be absolutely lovely. And we can get pretty much everyone at this point into their positions and yeah, just reorganise them. This is a bit wonky now, Thomas. So yes, let's just reorganise the force on the hill. With the first army defeated, then we need to deal with the second one, and I wouldn't mind just charging on in and getting a good slam on the side of this dismounted Huskell here as they arrive. So let's just charge on into them, and we'll do the same on the other side just to weaken up a unit or two. They were not ready for that, and hopefully it's a good bit of damage nice and early there. 108. Not too bad. I don't think we did quite as well as I would have hoped because they did just turn around to meet us there. What I want to do though is really catch them with that when we're actually in range with the crossbows. So we'll see if we can pull that off. Obviously if they're pinning us infantry, that would be the ideal time. Don't know how long we'll last in that circumstance. So we'll see about that. But for now, they're moving their way forward. Let's get moving into this Viking raider. I think we'll have a very, very nice time with them. So in we swing, down to normal speed, please. And Viking raiders. Unfortunately, we are hitting a little bit narrowly here. Not, again, quite as potent as I'd like it. But get out of there. There we are. That is a round. Good, 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 good. That might just distract the next unit as well. I'm fine with that. If we want to pull them apart, I'm really, really pleased with that situation. Into the next one. Back into those dismounted Huskarls, please. That is what I want to see. At the back here, well, that is a good chance for us to reorganise ourselves. And I would say, yeah, we can get a beautiful, beautiful charge on in. Charge into those dismounted Huskarls, see what you can do. And this time we should just about be in range. Let's get us back onto fire. We're not quite in range yet. Lances are down for the Huskarls. Ooh, okay. We just clipped them a little bit there, but we're now going to start to intimidate them by standing behind them. That'd be absolutely lovely. You run into them. Hopefully we're not going to catch that other unit. Crossbows are doing their work now, and okay, yeah, you really just want to be aiming at some of these ones who are in a silly position, getting distracted by these guys. So as they come in, let's think about our flanking, because these guys are really, really best suited when they're flanking. So let's just get them over at about there. These guys potentially do some very nice work by getting into this kind of a position, and these ones maybe just head to the back lines, I would say. But actually, you know what, they can just keep shooting for the time being, because I think we've got a pretty good chance to nail them. You charge into them. You seem distracted by the general. That's fine by me. He's just going to plow into this kind of a position. This guy's already done his charge. That's fine. It's just buying us a moment to now shoot at them, please. You need to now just get behind the lines like I was asking you to do before. That's absolutely fine by me. You guys are kind of in the way now at this point. Fortunately, these guys are going to intercept our own charge. A little bit messy. It's fine, to be honest. Okay, you shoot into them. You get into them as well. We've just got a little bit messy here for a moment. We have got the break on that unit. That's perfect. That's just what we want. At this point, we can get some peasants in to do some lovely, lovely work. Don't think we can quite get... can't quite get the flanking shot. Oh, that's perfect. No. We've got those guys. We've got those guys. Peasants, yes, you can get into a nice flank. Get yourselves into that position. Lovely, lovely shots going in there. We're getting charged by that unit. Pull us out of it, pull us out of it, pull us out of it. You get into there, finish them off. Viking Raiders, charge in. Peasants charge in. You're charging into them. That'll be absolutely perfect. At this point, let's just send, not the general, let's send this guy out to go mop people up because we need them gone. That's your dismounted heavies there. Oh, lovely. Send the peasants forward to go and pin those guys. Get rid of them. Oh, this is just magnificent. They're shaken. I think they'll be gone in a moment anyway. That cav has done their job. They ploughed into the back of them. And yeah, our tactical advantages very much left us in a positive position here. Dismounted Huskarls are now just taking on peasants, which probably works for them, but they're about to get hit by all of the cavalry. So in we go. Bit of a cavalry charge. These guys aren't really doing anything when they should be. That's fine. At this point, you just get on top of those Viking Raiders. We can finish them off. They're just being chunked to the death. Okay, move them around. What about our crossbows? Can we just get our crossbows aiming somewhere in the back where we're not going to be doing too much damage to ourselves? And I think we're fine now. You run after them. You run after them. Get out there right now and finish them off. Viking Raiders are just starting to cause us a little bit of problem. Oh, these dismounted Huskarls, sorry, because they're actually still fighting. It's a bit irritating. All infantry then, get into here. I need to take my cavalry out of there. They don't need to be doing any of this nonsense anymore. So yeah, cavalry, mop them all up. And the infantry can just get in and finish this guy. He's absolutely fine. This one... Yeah, actually, you know what? I think we can send this guy back in to finish him because, yeah, these dismounted Huskarls could just stand here and chunk us apart all day long. So let's make sure we get them wavering and presumably running away as they get ploughed by our general. And that's what we want to see. Beautiful stuff. The Huskarl has fallen. And, yep. You'll never believe it. You never saw this coming. Something like that. Anyway, that'll be the title of this episode, I imagine. So there we are. Beautiful stuff. And we should, I imagine, be able to mop them up as much as possible. Don't know where this unit currently is. You're that one over there. That's fine by me. You will... I don't know what you're shooting at, but it's probably our own men at this point. So maybe don't do that. And this guy's getting caught on a rock. Not a good time for that, sir. Not a good time for that at all. I do love how units decide to flee on this game. They're right by the red line of doom, but they won't cross it because they're trying to get back to that corner. I mean, it does make sense. Obviously, you need to retreat in a certain direction, but even so, it is quite amusing. So yes, this guy is going to get himself mopped up, and I think... Is that just about it? Oh, I think there's one guy way over there. Way over there. Ridiculous, lad. Okay, at this point, I think, though, we have killed... 99%. Okay, well, we'll send these guys to finish them off. But yes, what a magnificent victory. Piles of bodies over in this part of the world. Lost a little bit of cav, but not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. And with that, there we are, they're vanquished. And I think we were walking straight on into the city. Let's have a quick look at these bits of experience gained. And yeah, Crossbow Militia doing some good work. Lovely job. Down they go. You better be collapsing too, sir. There we are. I'm very happy with that. We even got a historic battle on the map. And with that, we will sack Narva. And, oh yeah, Viking Raiders. We can't get the dismounted Huskarls, sadly. There are more forces over there, which means we'll have to hold out against them should they attack up in Tosno. It's a bit of a shame now, actually. It means we're a little bit vulnerable there. As long as there are no Danes to go and take Reval, though, I'm happy enough with that situation. Okay, that is absolutely magnificent news. We'll be able to hold on to that against the Danes for sure. Wouldn't mind potentially just sending these 9 back towards Reval. Just make sure we have something in there. That might be a very, very sensible move indeed. But yes, this is now under siege, and that's probably the main thing we need to ponder on the end turn. Denmark are really, really looking vulnerable now. Interestingly, Lithuania, having killed my heretic, sent their army next to me, but didn't do anything, which is bizarre. Novgorod taking on Denmark, though, by the looks of it. No, just hiding next to them. I think there might be a war. Oh, Denmark want to take us on, do they? Oh, that's exciting. Very nice indeed. Captain Carl has moved forward and wants to take us on. Now, okay, I might be regretting this pretty soon, actually. What do they have here? Dismounted Huskars again. This could be a bit of revenge from them, but I'd much rather face them here than, yeah, in the city, that's for sure. Norse swordsmen as well. Very nice. Okay, we do have a big cavalry advantage. Once again, we can use our 3.5 units. Actually, no, quite a bit of cavalry here. Oh, we've got enough cav to do this. We just need to be sensible enough about it. They got to come to us as well, so we'll shoot them down with our massive amount of crossbows. Okay, round 2 of the big old Denmark puts up its final stand here. Let's take on Captain Carl. Well, in spectacular news, I've got myself a lovely, lovely hill position, and that means then crossbowmen can do some lovely work ploughing these guys down before they even arrive. Now, I have got a few crossbows actually in my infantry line here, just so that they'll actually stay in position, keep some shooting going. They'll be fine. It's absolutely fine and dandy. I'm going to get my cavalry, aside from the general at least, out to the flanks. Actually, I will get the general as well. We just want to do some brutal ploughing with the cav down the flanks, so we'll do that. I do have a second line of infantry, just some of the weaker guys, some of them who've taken a few hits. These are actually hiding right now, but it doesn't really make much difference to me. Crossbows will be doing some lovely work very soon. They do seem to be shuffling fairly quickly right now. That's interesting. So we've got some Norse swordsmen and the crossbow militia. Okay, let's just get these guys into position, because I reckon we can do a very nice early charge on these guys if we can line this up. The Norse swordsman would be really nice to pick off with some crossbows, to be honest. I don't really want to be hitting them if I don't need to be. So, you, yeah, just hit those crossbow militia, just trying straight into them. Peasant archers over here, probably likewise what I want to be doing. So yeah, let's just go and get some of these guys moving into this position. If I can at all get people to focus on particular targets, I'll probably be getting these guys on the Norse swordsman. That's who I want to be hitting. Hit those Norse swordsmen, please, as much as possible. I think we just might have hit some of our own men. Yeah, we've just shot down a number of our general unit there, but it's fine. It's an early scout. We'll take it, I guess. Peasant archers just need to be dealt with. That's basically what we've got here at the front. Yeah, peasant archers, ahoy. Let's just clear them out. The Norse... yeah, don't be moving. All of you just stay where you are. No more particular things, please. They're going to send the Norse swordsman forward. Just pull out of that. I think these cav are fine. Just getting out of there now. Hopefully a big hit on these guys. And then pulling back. Yeah, that's fine. You've done your job. Get out of there. Right, we have had a little bit of our line mucked up here. Let's cross my militia just moving forward. You get back into your position. I don't mind those guys being there. They are pretty much only there anyway to... yeah, get some extra shots in. They'll run away when the time comes. So those cavalry have given up. That's a little bit depressing, but at least they'll hopefully get back in position before too long. Viking Raiders, we should be shooting these guys down, please. I think I put the wrong one back into position. They are wavering though, so that's absolutely fine. We'll give up on them. These guys are fighting to the death. I don't know why. You could just get out of there any time you want, you fools. Okay, this guy also should be on this flank, and at some point I cocked that up. So there are the scouts. They're just going to come on in. Let's get the Viking Raiders into those guys. Yeah, you know what? I think the cavalry can just come around. Let's just get all the cav over on this side. I'm quite happy with that. They actually do have some of their own cavalry, Thomas. It's well worth remembering that. And Viking Raiders are broken, fighting to the death. Let's just get some shots into those dismounted Huskars, if at all possible. They've got crossbows turning and fleeing. That's fine, because they're supposed to be doing that kind of a thing. And it is starting to get a little bit chunky and a little bit messy. Let's just get these cav moving out of there for the time being. You just plough into them, make sure that we are dealing with them. Infantry can just do some infantry work if that's what is called of them. Okay, you get to those Norse swordsmen. They do concern me just a fair amount. You have an excellent shot at dismounted Huskars. So as these guys get into the fight, yeah, we should have a lovely, lovely shot across their sides there. Okay, some of these guys are struggling a bit. This is not quite as positive as I was wanting this to be. You get yourselves out of the main melee. Cavalry is doing their job back there. You deal with them, just get on top of them. You have a magnificent charge into archers, which should absolutely brutalise them. Dismounted Hussars finally seem to be charging us down, but I'm just going to hit them with the peasants, and they can intercept them. They're actually spear militia, but it's near enough. We'll do the job. What I need now is a big rout, and so let's just hope. No, not from us, thank you very much, but from them. Here we go. That's the route I'm looking for. Right, that's one route anyway. Okay. Back here we've also got cavalry doing some good work, pushing away their archers, and they seem to be broken. Okay, oof. Men have slain their general, that's very good news, and that should hopefully be this. Yeah, that's it, pretty much now. It's just this section that needs to go down. Pull out those feudal knights. We need everyone here to be hitting these guys. There we are, we got it, 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 we got it. Turn around to the Viking Raiders. Anyone who's not yet fleeing needs to be fleeing. I want them gone. That's victory. Okay, it looked a little bit interesting for a moment there, but I always thought this one was likely to end up in a bit of a brutal fray. Seems to be what's happening. Let's just get infantry running down. Some of us didn't even engage. That's fine. That's what the second line is for. Yeah, just chase them. Just chase them, chase them, chase them. We want to mop up as much as we possibly can. Get the general chasing off those Norse swordsmen. Yeah, that's something that we want to go. Actually, they're much more important. Let's just get on top of these guys. Crossbows. Anyone you can shoot, please just get on top of them. Few units fighting to the death. Just get the town militia into them. Make sure that they're being cleared out as much as possible. But yeah, you cut them off. Being ruddy awkward trying to pick up all of these units. Now mostly we seem to be mopping them up, which is very, very good news indeed. There's a lot of heavy infantry here that just needs to be gone. But okay, Viking Raider down to one there. It's a slow, methodical affair, but we're just about getting them all in the end. There's a few over here which might just be a little bit awkward. So yes, let's make sure we finish them up. There's so many dismounted Hussars, they cannot be allowed to get away. So yeah, those infantry will just keep chasing those guys. We'll do the best we can. Some will escape, sadly, but we're doing a pretty darn good job of it. Get those guys moving. But yeah, at this point, we've done pretty much as we can. 93%. Can't really argue with it, but anyone else that we can get rid of, oh, I'd be very happy to see the back of them. With the last couple of men going down now, then we can claim our victory here on this hill. An absolutely glorious victory. And 300 men lost to 2,200 of theirs. Oh yes, most glorious victory indeed. Lots of experience being gained. A few dicey moments, quite a bit to kind of handle there at the start. But I think my multi-layers in my infantry definitely made a good difference for us there. Gave us some good crossbow shots. A few cavalry units getting a bit caught out, but I think overall the job was done pretty darn nicely. Probably well worth noting that Shameful Spearman came under attack once again and was not taken. Shock horror. And with that, okay, a gift of 3,000 florins. We're actually not too far from having money, which is absolutely glorious. War declared Holy Roman Empire in Denmark. Ooh, that's potentially surprising. Okay, Ulsan has fallen to the Holy Roman Empire. They are smelling the weakness. Oh, that is absolutely glorious. And Ulrich has worked his way across to the Danish mainland. And next time we have a delicious set of battles ahead of us, don't we? Aarhus is not looking too well defended, and he's even got an army outside teasing us, just saying, attack me, go and take it this turn, which is what we're probably going to do. Famous battle there at 1261 for us. And with that, it's going to be Hamburg very soon. Is all they're going to have left. Over in the north, Norway. Oh yeah, he hasn't even taken any of us on. He just got so confused at what to do that he clearly knows he wants to join us. No, I'm not your enemy, sir. I'm your friend. You're going to be joining me. very soon indeed, because yes, we're going to walk into here, take over your city, and with that, Norway will fall. But that will have to wait till next time, ladies and gents. And okay, Aarhus will surely fall as well. I don't know what Hamburg is looking like. I have very little scouting network. No agents, remember, no spies for me. Got to throw around weak units for that kind of thing. As for Narva, okay, it's well worth noting that I might be on a time limit with Denmark because, yes, negotiate a truce, you say. I'm not sure that's something I can do, but if you want to offer it, I'll happily take it. So yes, we might need to hold off against the Danes, but if this guy doesn't die to us, yes, but it's not you, because you're going to join us very soon. And yes, if we can get the Danes and the Norse to join us, well, then we'll become the real Kalmar after all, won't we? On the note of the Kalmar, yes, maybe we should be looking at our capital again at this point, because, yeah, money, we might be able to fix that corruption issue now that that is actually something that's potentially doable. So, okay, things looking very positive indeed. The Norse about to collapse. The Danes on the brink of destruction thanks to our excellent campaigns up here in the north. Thank God for the Abo army. That is glorious. Lvov has not been attacked. Shameful Spearman holds on as ever it does. And yes, of course, interesting over here is Minsk, which you never know. We could have a good chance of taking next turn with this army of utter rabble peasants. We will see about that, but join me for that next time. For now, I will leave you. I'm Thomas. This is Nerds Human, and this has been our Teutonic Rebels campaign. Thank you, and hurrah. Flaming horses! It's a flaming horse! No one will stand in the way of the Reich! No! My archers. Sorry, look at this guy. I don't want to die. But of course you shall, my friend. Oh yes.